Well, here we are in Queen's Park for week 8 of what's likely to be another crackdown on the peaceful protesters, even though as of Monday, we're no longer going to be in stay-at-home orders. So does that mean the police are going to be gentler on us this week? I don't know. We're going to find out. But while we're in there, we're also going to be asking people, why are we protesting? A lot of the world doesn't seem to know why we're out here, so we're going to try to answer that for you today. This is Sean Jason reporting with Druthers News. Mike, you're always here at these protests in Queen's Park.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you protesting? Why do you come? What compels you?
Well, because this is a free country, and we seem to have, as a whole, forgotten the basis of our excellent lifestyle, standard of living, and freedom of speech. The basis of it all is, of course, freedom.
Freedom!
And without freedom, you can have no truth. And without truth, you can have no advancements as a species. Like, you can have small ones, but there's a reason why the West has had all the good innovations, both technological and liberty-wise. It all stems from freedom.
And that is being quickly eroded away over this past year because of COVID.
I think this is the greatest threat to freedom since the Nazis, and that's why I wear my poppy. Just to remind these police officers that a lot of men better than them laid down their lives for that freedom that they're stomping all over.
Yes. Good stuff. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Mike.
Well, thanks for you for all you guys do. You're really a breath of fresh air in the media landscape, I'll tell you that.
Druthers. Say hi, Druthers.
Hey, Druthers.
Right. Thanks for being here, Justin. Let's go find out what's happening.
Okay, hello everybody, I'm back again, and this week we are actually having an even better time at the protest. The police haven't told any of us to move. They even walked through the crowd, and they didn't disperse us, which was pretty nice. So we'll see what happens next, because last week the same thing happened, and yet we still had 2 people arrested and 4 people ticketed. But we'll keep you updated. You have a flip phone like me.
I do. I know. I'm so simple.
Wait, it's yellow though. I love it.
Isn't it awesome?
Okay. Hello, Eli. So what makes you come out here?
What makes me come out here? I think it's important because we have to do. First of all, we have to do something. We can't just stay at home and accept these tyrannical orders that they've given us, right? But that's just not an option. So it's important to stick together with like-minded individuals who are awake to this, to this reign of tyranny that is being subjected on us. And we go and we march through the streets and just show face and let people know that they don't need to fear irrationally. They don't have to worry themselves to death. There's what's happening is just a geopolitical smokescreen to bring in all sorts of other measures that are going to erode our freedoms. And so we are under no more threat than any flu or any bug that has ever circulated seasonally in the past forever, right? It's just flu. They've just recategorized it and reclassified it as something else. So people have to understand that there's nothing different about this year and last year, 2020. There's no change. Health and your immunity are always a choice that you make through your lifestyle. And so people who are susceptible to flus are going to get sick. It's the same thing that's always presented to us. So the fear is what really kills everyone.
Mommy, look at her view.
So yeah, so far so good. I mean, this is the first week in 8 weeks. The police have not come around telling us to disperse. Like the last couple of weeks, they were gentler, but they were saying, keep moving, exercise is allowed, just keep moving. They haven't done any of that this week so far. I think that they're going to leave us alone. They're recognizing that these stay-at-home orders are finished as of Monday. Are they really? That's going to look terrible if they actually harass us and 2 days later open everything back up again. So I think we're not likely to be harassed today. Let's see.
Hello, Lucia. I have a question for you. What made you come out here? Why are you still coming out?
Okay, I've been coming for since last April. And the reason I come is because I've been following the vaccine debate for a long, long time because my little sister is vaccine injured. And so those of us who have know that it is one of the most corrupt industries on the planet. Consumer watch groups have named it as such. Unfortunately, it's got such a huge mythology that people tend to not question the validity of safe and effective. My little sister had her first of many, many seizures 20 minutes after her first vaccines. Now, 1 in 20 children suffer a seizure disorder. And many people equate, wanting safer vaccines as being anti-vaccine. If you want safer cars, does that make you anti-car? No. So we get vilified so that you don't see the other side of the story.
A lot of talk about protecting our right, the right to keep and bear the arms that we'll need for the fight.
We're leaving Queen's Park now, and I guess we're going for a march. We have actually a good crowd as of now. And yeah, I think that's it for now.
All right, we're gonna block the wind like this. We are out front of John Tory's residence right now. Well, I don't know why, I forget what to say. Why are we out front of John Tory's house?
Because we need to start annoying him more often.
Annoying him, yeah. He's gotta hear us.
Yeah, and I think he's up at the penthouse, but we don't know. He probably also has a bunker somewhere. So.
Probably right underground. Say again. Hey, again.
Arrest John Tory!
Yeah.
Arrest John!
Why? Why are we wanting to arrest John
because he
Tory?
facilitates lockdowns and masks on children, and he's been like all the other municipal politicians, like very key in keeping people scared, keeping the lockdown going, and and he's been mayor long enough, so he's got to go.
He ought to know, and he got to go. Thank you.
Take care. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Why did we want to arrest John Tory?
It's a sham.
Because COVID is a lie, and they're not being honest with us, and they're trying to vaccinate us without our permission or consent, and they're locking us down and killing our businesses. They're killing our children, who are all suffering now at home
Treating us like
completely
prisoners.
unnecessarily. They are not needing any of this at all. They should be living full lives.
Yes. Get back to living life.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, here we are. We're about to leave John Tory's residence and moving on with the march. Well, as you can see, we have a pretty lively crowd out here today, despite the weather. It's a little bit chilly, -10 with the wind chill factor, but it's a lively spirit among the protesters today. Maybe because the police didn't harass us whatsoever at Queen's Park this time. The first time in 8 weeks that they didn't harass us. They didn't tell us to disperse, they gave no tickets, there were no arrests. Yeah!
This is so cool. Well, we are in Dundas Square now. Hi. And we are allowed on the square, I think. Which is very weird. We haven't been on the square properly, I guess, since before January 16th. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, Sean's over there.
Well, holy moly, check this out. We are at Dundas Square and we're not being harassed. In fact, here, film this way. Look at behind me. We are not being harassed. We're at Dundas Square. 8 weeks ago today is when they really cracked down. There was a couple hundred police here that squeezed us out, arrested a bunch of us. They haven't allowed us in ever since, but here we are today, milling about, and they're not harassing us. Actually, things might be turning for the good. We'd like to know, why are we protesting? Why are you protesting? What brings you out? What compels you to be here every week after week?
Because this feeling, it's amazing. The people have forgotten what freedom is, and it's embarrassing. But right now, all you guys sitting at home, you're missing out. This is bringing people together. I know once COVID has ended, that life is going to be better than what it used to be.
Bring it
People are
on.
going to come together, and right now, it's made me come out of my shell. Like, I used to be more of like a introvert type of guy, but
Okay.
now I'm forced to socialize with people. So I'm growing through this experience, and I think a lot of other people are.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for what you do. You guys are the real news. Druthers, you guys, a billion times better than CBC, CTV, and you deserve all that funding that they're getting for putting out pure propaganda.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Yes, as we're arriving out here in front of Bell Media Studios, where Ines, our camera guy, got assaulted last week by an angry masker.
Tell the truth.
We're here once again to holler at these guys to tell the truth. Mainstream media lies, and more people are beginning to see. So,
That's the criminal organization.
yeah, what he said.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, okay, how are you? Is it
I'm
o-
here watching. That's it.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
I don't know. It depends what it is. I don't know the answer to it. I don't think dumb.
You won't see that. How's your business faring throughout this lockdown?
Dead. Our business is dead because nobody's coming in because everybody's got to stay at home to be safe, I guess. But it's killing everybody who has like independently owned businesses.
All right, here we are arriving at Kensington Market, where the last time we wandered through here, we were being threatened with slingshots and various other projectiles. So hopefully this warm, lovey-dovey, normal Kensington Market is kind to us today. Let's see. Let's go find out.
Lost their job. It's not just about these people. Children are killing themselves, my friend.
Health, like really,
Yeah.
there's a lot. We might not consciously know what it's saying, but the eyes tell a lot.
Yeah, I find that the eyes always show like if you're healthy or not, or if you're scared. You can just see it.
Yep.
You know?
Well, what? Would you
Don't get in my face, sir. Get this guy out of my face. Don't get in my
thank you.
space.
No, I'm not in your space. I was just
Yes,
going to
you
ask
are.
for your opinion.
Coming towards me? Let's get in my
curious
space,
why
sir.
you're upset.
I'm asking you to walk away.
Fair enough. Yeah. Wow, eh? Well, I guess we know his opinion. I'm kind of amazed. Kensington Market, you know, this is always known as kind of a hippieville area. The peace, love, happiness, you know, doobie smoking types that are here. And it's amazing that there seems to be a big percentage of them who are buying the mainstream story. They're angry at us for walking through here without a mask. What the heck? What's happened to Kensington Market?
Okay, so we marched back to Queen's Park. I guess we decided to come back because the police were so nice to us. What? They're leaving us alone. Yay! We are not children well, I am still a child, but I guess we're finished now.
Okay, well, we've made it back to Queen's Park today after a couple-hour march through the city. Police were absolutely fine today.
I'd like to introduce you to
Police were absolutely fine today. They didn't disperse us in the park, interestingly enough. This is the first time in 8 weeks that they didn't run through and tell us, keep moving, or we're going to arrest you or fine you. That didn't happen at all this week. No fines were issued, no arrests were made. We marched through the streets peacefully and happily. The vibe among the group was quite high, I think, probably because, well, we didn't get arrested this morning. None of us got arrested and harassed. So anyway, tides are changing. And as of Monday, I think it is, that we're out of the stay-at-home orders. People seem excited about that. But you know a funny thing about that is the stay-at-home orders are going away and people are saying, yay. But actually that means we're just going back to our previously strongest lockdown. That's not a yay. Anyway, rambling. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Check out druthers.net.